That's just me being a little goofy today. But welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenna Say, and my YouTube channel is designed to bring comfort to people in the mental health community. Just letting you know that you are not alone. I am not a therapist, a psychiatrist, anything like that. So if you're looking for any professional help, I am not your girl. But I'm here to talk about mental health more. I do myself have mental health issues. I suffer from PTSD, which is post traumatic stress disorder. Also, I suffer from major depression. I've been depressed since I can remember. I'm also being monitored right now for bipolar disorder, which I'll explain in a later video once I actually get those results back. But um, the point of these videos is just to bring awareness more to your mental health, whether you realize you have a mental health issue or not. Just let you know you aren't alone. This is a normal thing, and it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed by the thoughts that's running through your head, okay? Today's topic is suicidal thoughts. Everyone hates talking about suicide. It's such a controversial thing. Most people think that people who are suicidal are either crazy, people who have suicidal thoughts are dramatic, they just want attention, all these different things, but no one truly knows if you're not this person in the source. So I'm here to be honest with you. I have suicidal thoughts. Now, what does this mean? I want to let you guys know suicidal and suicidal thoughts are two different things. Suicidal, you have attempted to take your own life. Suicidal thoughts, you have thought about it. Now, I have suicidal thoughts because I have real bad anxiety. With anxiety, I have millions of thoughts going on in my mind at once, and it can be overwhelming. So sometimes I often get these thoughts where it's like, hey, maybe if I wasn't here. I'm sorry. I kind of got a little spice in me. I'm sorry. I'm from Chicago. But maybe if I was not here, that I I'll these thoughts will stop, and I'll be better. How am I better if I'm not here? But this is what the thoughts have, and I have these little scare tactics. Sometimes when I'm driving, my mind say drive faster. It's like crazy anxiety, but I never do. I never do. I never want to hurt myself. I know this in my heart. I never want to hurt myself. I want to be alive, but these thoughts come along, and I'm just here to let you know they are okay. You are not crazy. You're not attention seeking. You're not dramatic. It's okay to have suicidal thoughts as long as you can control them. I speak to my therapist about my suicidal thoughts. I just recently started to because I was scared. I was scared that I'll be sent to some type of mental hospital on a watch or something like that. So sometimes I don't tell the truth. Well, not necessarily the truth, but I don't say the whole story when I'm speaking to my therapist. But that has since changed. I learned to trust my therapist because if I want to truly get better, I have to be honest. So I was just informed, it's okay to have suicidal thoughts. It's perfectly normal, especially with dealing with depression or whatnot. But some things I do to try to help with moments like these, I try to breathe. I find, which it might be different for other people, I find it's better to take some time to myself, like in quiet, try to gain some control of your thoughts, because one thing that does not help with my anxiety is if I'm having multiple thoughts at one time and other people are talking or it's noise, I can't focus, I can't grasp what's going on in my mind, and I become more agitated. I try to occupy my time with dance, TV, things like that. I recommend finding a support system, maybe a friend or a therapist. If you don't feel comfortable talking about it, what helps me also is to write it down. Write down how I truly feel. Um, I do want to let you know, I personally feel like you should start speaking things out your mouth. In our mind, we often try to trick ourselves into believing things aren't happening. Um, I find it a weight off my shoulder when I speak my truth. It's like a weight because I feel like I'm hiding this thing from myself, but my conscious knows. It's like you feel that way. And I'm just like, no, I don't. I'm telling myself I don't feel like that, but you do. And it's okay. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Most people are embarrassed about mental health. But I find that if you bring more awareness to it, it's easier to cope with when you know that you're not alone, because most of the time with depression, it doesn't matter who around you, sometimes you feel alone. You don't feel like no one understands you, things like that. So you just have to learn to cope with things, learn to speak your truth, speak what you're feeling. You talk about your feelings, communicate with yourself more, because when you're honest with yourself, that's the first step into trying to gain control of your mental health. I do think when you try to express yourself to people, don't let them make you believe that you're okay when you're not. um so often when I talk to certain people, it's like, you're okay, all you have to do, and they go to this long spiel about, sometimes you gotta exercise and get your body right, and that might be true, but those are long term for me, because mental health is every day. For me, that's long term, because I need to figure out what I'm going to do in the now when I'm having a panic attack, or I'm feeling anxiety and I'm feeling depressed, and things are piling up on each other and the world is on my shoulder and I don't know what to do. You know, sometimes my mind isn't going to say, hey, get up and exercise. It just wants to sleep, you know? So just don't allow people to make you feel okay when you're not. It's okay, because often when they make you feel okay, the thoughts go away, right? But then those thoughts come back. And you don't want to speak to that person again because you feel like you're crazy. You start to feel more crazier when you're steady speaking your truth and no one's hearing you. You start to think like, hey, am I being dramatic? No, you're not being dramatic. You're speaking to the wrong people. Okay? Um, Most of my videos are going to be more about just how to cope a little bit more, or what I do to cope, not necessarily telling you what to do, because everyone is different. I'll share more stories with you on things that I've went through. I would love to hear you guys and what you guys go through with your mental health. Um, I'm not going to give out my personal email just yet, but if you don't mind, you can post comments on a video, and I'll try to respond. I'll also be posting the suicide hotline, just because people do deal with suicide different. Um, I feel like we should be a comma. What is a comma? A comma is, you might have suicidal thoughts, but you're not ready to end it yet. A period, you committed suicide. A semicolon, you've tried, but it was unsuccessful, thank God. But it was unsuccessful, and you're still here with us today, and we're happy to see you. And all is welcome. I encourage you to watch my videos more, share feedback, give me some inspiration. I'm sorry, I stumble over my words sometimes. That's part of, and I'm gonna keep this, because at first I kept shooting different videos, because you want to be this perfect person that people see. But I'm not this perfect person. I stumble over my words because I get nervous. Sometimes I can't pronounce certain words because I speak very fast. And I used to be embarrassed by these things, but I'm not anymore. We're human or whatnot. So, at any time, if you feel like, you want to talk, you need someone to just talk to, and you would like to have my personal email, I'm here to talk. Even if you don't want someone to talk, you just want to vent, you just want to listen to someone who would not judge you, to listen to you. I'm here to talk. I'm here to listen, whatever you need. I thank you guys for watching my first YouTube video. Watching my first YouTube video. I am still nervous about this, but I think that shedding some light on something that everybody tries to hide, that little elephant in the room, will do great justice for people who don't know what's going on with themselves, who think that they're alone. I'm here to tell you, you're not. My name again is Genesee, and I have PTSD and depression, and I am happy with that. So, thank you. Bye. See you in the next video.